Have you ever wondered why the Kuwaiti dinar is stronger than the dollar and the euro? It's a question that piques curiosity, isn't it? Many of us often equate the strength of a country's economy with the strength of its currency, but that's not always the case. There are complex economic and global finance factors at play here, and common misconceptions can easily lead us astray. Let's dive into the history of the Kuwaiti dinar to understand this better. The Kuwaiti dinar, introduced in 1961, has a fascinating history that intertwines with global economic shifts. It replaced the Gulf rupee, initially equaling £1 a reflection of Kuwait's ties with Britain at the time. This pegging to the pound made it a strong currency from the get-go. However, as the world started gravitating towards the US dollar in the 70s, Kuwait also decided to switch gears. In 1975, the Kuwaiti dinar was pegged to an undisclosed basket of currencies, which interestingly was dominated by the US dollar. This switch was a strategic move, aligning Kuwait more with the global economic shifts of the time. Fast forward to the 90s, and we see the Kuwaiti dinar making a comeback after a brief period of Iraqi occupation. Post-liberation, the old dinar was replaced by the new Kuwaiti dinar, and its value was restored. This was a testament to the resilience of the Kuwaiti economy, bouncing back from a crisis with renewed vigor. And then, the turn of the millennium saw the Kuwaiti dinar reaching new heights. It steadily climbed the ranks, and by the year 2003, it had become the highest valued currency in the world. This ascent wasn't by accident, but was the result of meticulous planning, strategic decisions, and robust economic performance. Now that we've understood the history, let's explore the factors that contribute to the Kuwaiti dinar's strength. Several factors contribute to the Kuwaiti dinar's strength, including the country's economic stability and significant oil reserves. The Kuwaiti dinar's strength is not a random phenomenon, but a result of strategic decisions, geographical luck, and a robust economy. Let's delve into these factors in a bit more detail. At the heart of Kuwait's economic strength lies its vast oil reserves. Kuwait is one of the world's top 10 oil producers, and its reserves account for about 6% of the world's total proven oil reserves. This oil wealth has provided the country with a solid economic foundation, contributing significantly to its GDP and allowing the government to amass substantial foreign reserves. Now you may be wondering, why does oil matter so much? Well, it's simple. The global demand for oil is consistently high, and as a commodity, it's traded worldwide. When Kuwait exports its oil, it brings in foreign currency, boosting the country's foreign reserves and strengthening the dinar. But oil is just one part of the equation. Kuwait also boasts a robust economy characterized by high income levels, a low unemployment rate, and a strong public sector. The government's judicious use of oil revenues to invest in infrastructure, healthcare, and education has created a vibrant, diversified economy that isn't solely dependent on oil. Political stability is another crucial factor. Stable governments tend to foster stable economies. In Kuwait's case, the government's ability to maintain political stability has helped create a conducive environment for economic growth. It has also boosted investor confidence, attracting foreign investment that further strengthens the dinar. Lastly, the health of a nation's economy directly impacts the value of its currency. A robust, growing economy often translates into a strong currency, as it indicates a higher demand for that country's goods and services. In Kuwait's case, its strong economy signals to investors and the world at large that its currency is reliable, and thus it holds its value well against other currencies. But how does this relate to the dollar and the euro? Both the dollar and the euro are strong currencies, but the Kuwaiti dinar stands out for a few reasons. The size of Kuwait's economy, while small compared to the United States or Europe, is robust and rich in oil resources. This wealth contributes to the dinar's strength. Another key factor is inflation. While the dollar and euro have seen periods of inflation, Kuwait has managed to maintain relatively low inflation rates, preserving the purchasing power of the dinar. Interest rates also play a role. Higher interest rates can attract foreign investors looking for better returns. Kuwait's central bank has strategically managed interest rates to maintain the dinar's attractiveness. These factors, along with Kuwait's political stability and prudent economic policies, contribute to the dinar's strength against the dollar and the euro. In conclusion, the strength of a currency is a complex interplay of various economic and political factors. So, we've seen why the Kuwaiti dinar is stronger than the dollar and the euro. We've traced the history of the Kuwaiti dinar, explored the factors contributing to its strength, such as the country's substantial oil reserves and economic stability. We've also compared it to the dollar and euro, highlighting its unique position. Remember, the strength of a currency is not necessarily a reflection of the strength of an economy. It's a complex story of economics, history, and global finance.